And we are back in 3, 2 and 1. Welcome back, guys. So let's proceed where we left off. We were in in Stonetalon Mountains. We have 2 quest groups outstanding, but let's first, we have our apple buff, we have full stack apples. Let's do a trick or treat, see what's in there. Flimsy, Mill, Dwarf, Mask. Okay, we don't really need that. It's also not that cool looking. So what we have in the views as well is our game time. We are on 24 hours. Let's start with the chain quest here. So we've got a few killing things to do in this area. The planting of seeds here, and then we've got 1 elite killing quest. Oh, somebody died. Our brave sister Lacuni de Magie. Level 19. And what we have is the elite killing quest for Bloodfury Ripper. So I'm not feeling that comfortable with doing that one, so let's head to this area first. We'll ding 26 and maybe then we'll be a little bit stronger to see if we can make the kill. Okay. Let's not run into the elites and the rares here. Though the elite is the rare is very doable. The Pridewing Patriarch, I believe. But the elite was pretty heavy to do. And then after this area, we will probably wanna maybe head quickly to the beach, do some quests there to get some of the foods, because our cooking is way behind. But then probably what we want to do is head into the Hillsbred Foothills and try to get some dungeons, but we won't have enough time for that today. We'll see how far we will get. Okay, so it's a bit of a walk, but pretty soon we will probably already start walking into the oozes. Or these are not the oozes, right? But at least to get the 1 quest item, the Corsair Eye. But I believe there are also oozes here, which also drop one of the quest items. Get our health stone up. Yeah, so the thing with cooking is we're really behind. But what we probably want to do is we want to head into Silverpine Forest, and there is an area with the black wolves, which have a very high drop ratio for the stringy wolf meats. So we'll probably want to farm those until we can make level 70 roughly, and then what we want to do is get the clam meats, which I think we can get from Zoran's Beach, from what the Naga drop. So that's why we also want to probably do the Naga quest over there. We're getting into the area. Oh, the Corsair are the yellow stags. Okay. We can already get some of the kills in here. And I needed 2 eye drops, so they can drop probably 0, 1 or 2, probably not more. And these are, as we can see, at least for now, easy enough. It's probably the Fey Dragon Scale which will be on the tougher side. A resist. Okay, not that welcome. Nice, so far 3 times 2 eyes, so maybe they always drop 2 eyes. Actually, I'm not expecting that they will always drop 2 eyes, but we will see. Again, 2. We're making some good progress on that. Maybe we can just get 15 on our way in and 15 on our way out, and then up the north. Oof, tough hill. Up the northern area, we can just focus on all the other killing quests. Damn, that hit hard. Did he crit? He at least hit for 90 damage, so a normal attack was 30 damage and then he hit for 90, so I think it was a crit. Attack, meat. Can we do any cooking with that? Let's at least get up to 15. So that we do 15 on our way up and 15 on our way down. Stag meat. Never heard of recipes for that. And it's not a quest item, right? No. Nice, got a 7 intellect buff from Shazine. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's be... I'm assuming it's going to be a quite crowded area. With patrols up as well, so let's go in there carefully and then see how it goes. Okay, so we've got more of our courses of our gear here, so enough of those. We will run into Son of Scenarios. Oh, and they have got a pet. Okay, interesting. Okay, so a little bit dangerous. Let's see how that goes. So far with the Warlock, most of the times there has been an issue with dealing with 2 mobs at the same time, because then one starts attacking us and we do die quickly. And I mean, I can try fear juggling them, or I can use the AoE taunt as well. Let's pop these potions. We're gonna be leveling the next hour, so. Yeah, so we do need these guys, so we need 2 more of these. Let's also get something else in. Yeah, so what we can see is these go a lot easier. Oh, but oh nice ding. Let's make use of that. So the daughter of, what was it, Scenarios or something, was way easier to kill, but she did remove one of our buffs. Maybe we can use the AoE taunt now as well for the next Son of Scenarios. Then you've got the Cenarian Botanists. So there she debuffed our demon armor. Not quite sure if she can debuff the potions. I'm expecting not. Or at least I'm hoping not. Here's a Botanist. Let's see how that goes. But my main prey here is to get a Fey Dragon skill. And those are, I mean, they are around this area. Again, she dispelled my demon armor, so let's just not forget to put it up every single time. Maybe we can check a little bit of the surrounding area, how that is. Corrosive slimes, but these do not drop. These drop the Stonetalon sap that we need. Oh, past the corrosive sap behind us. Do need to be a little bit careful of everything walking around here. Get our food buff up, but what we can see, this is going pretty smoothly, but we're looking forward to the Fey Dragon, how those look. But we just need to get some kills here, need to get some drop items. Slowly explore the area, see what's here. Nice, again the 2-eye drop. I think it drops 2 eyes every single time, so that really helps speed up the process of that. I mean, when you see 30 items, you're like, okay, that's gonna take a while, maybe. And there we have the cats that drop the whiskers. And we're still looking for a Fey Dragon, so maybe we can put a unit scan on it. Oh, there it is. Yep. Use the AoE taunt. Maybe kill the cat first. And that was an instant Shadow Bolt, and immediately a Dragon skill on the first drop. Nice! Not quite sure if we got lucky there, or it just gives the 1 drop on every kill. Yeah, but that was the Fey Dragon, and it does roam, so maybe still gonna put it on unit scan. Yeah, I guess there are more in this area, or it's now targeting the Fey Dragon that we just killed, so that should be fine. And I'm also getting markers of a rare in the area. But not armor, so I think we're safe where we are here. I see a green drop. Blood, shadow spell damage. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, that might actually be better, right? So I think it's unit scanning the Fey Dragon that we killed. Okay, maybe remove it from unit scan and just be careful. Yeah, so I think we have the Shadow Bolts, we have the Curse of Agony and Corruption, which is all shadow damage. So let's maybe try it out. Looks a bit stupid. So we will have less spirits, but we'll do more damage. So for example, we did 43 DPS on the cat. We can find another cat that we can compare. There's a cat. Maybe we can do the same thing. And now the thing is, the Corruption and the Agony should do more damage, right? And now we have 50. Maybe change back. Okay, so we have 44 now, and then with the plus 10 shadow damage. And again, we did 700 damage. That's probably how much HP these guys have. Yeah, so it was 47 because I stopped one wand attack. Let's maybe try it out again. This is a level 23, so we'll probably have a slightly higher. The Immolate resisted. But is it worth the 5 spirit? I think it is. The 1 intellect and the 1 stamina. So I guess we can swap the chest when we're out of combat. Oh wait, we don't need the whiskers anymore. So we need to kill some of these humans, some more stacks, and more of the sludges. Careful that we don't pull one too much. He's patrolling, though we do need to have that one. I think we can immediately go for... It will probably dispel the demon armor again. There we go. So we need one more Son of Cenarius, which were a little bit harder because they were with 2. Okay, let's look for more of these corrosive saps. Too bad some of these don't drop the item that we need, and I think now we killed the ones that do. Let's just kill along the way anyway. And let's fix that. With the anti-venom that we make. Who was patrolling there? Sentinel Amaresan. Oh, nice. Got lucky that we didn't pull that. Yeah, that would have probably been bad. That's 200 damage. She does 200 damage.
That's still recharging.
Should have marked her. If we run into that, that's gonna be an issue. Okay, maybe we need to look on the other side for the Stonetalon sap. There should be few on the other side, and we need to mark this one very badly. Okay, so on the other side, supposedly there are more saps, or actually they're also saying that further back there should be more. Let's check that first. So it's saying that there should be more down here. There we go. There's also one. There's another one in the back, but they're just not dropping the items. A dragon. If I attack this guy, will it pull the other one? Yeah. Okay, we're almost running out of these Stonetalon saps here. There's one more. Maybe else we need to get Son of Cenarius first and then come back for the respawns. Tough drops. There's the patrol going back. And there we have a Son of Cenarius, so let's take that one on. So we don't have our AoE taunt now. It's not like we need it, but it is preferred versus the two. As we saw with the two clutches, that definitely helped. So let's take on one of these first. Easy pickings anyway. And now our AoE taunt is up. Okay, so that's that. So our main priority now are the saps. Okay, and it's mainly on this side. Let's see how this is going. There we have the elite walking. Definitely do not want to fight that one, especially since it doesn't really drop anything, I think. You have a talent to pick. Increase in the chance that we get to cast an instant shadow bolt, which is just big. So happy with that. Okay, so where are the respawns? There we go. One. So our standard rotation is the Immolate, Corruption, Curse of Agony and Start Wanding. Potentially throw some Shadow Bolts. Potentially Fear and Drain Life. Probably in this case, because it's a little bit lower, it's safer to throw Shadow Bolts, because it will most likely die before it really hits us. So when it comes to playing Warlock like this and playing safe, a lot has to do with managing your threat from your pet. Because generally you don't want stuff attacking you. The drop chance on these seps are ridiculously low. I mean, so far, because we already had one from one mob somewhere over here, but apart from that one, only one item has dropped, and I think we've killed like six or seven. I mean, those are just bad odds, right? Okay, here we've got two. Yeah, and generally you don't want to be casting Shadow Bolts when stuff is attacking you, because the pushback really doesn't make it worth it. Okay, nice sword, sells well. What can we throw out? And again, no sap.
That's still recharging.
At least they've all respawned. There we go. 3 out of 5. 2 more to go. Here we found another one. So I hope in this round of respawns we can make it happen. Two Shadow Bolts. Nice, 4 out of 5. That's what we want. Sap, Might, Strength, Agility, and Stamina. Okay, that's not the biggest problem. Okay, let's go 5 for 5. Come on, we can do it. Give me the drop. Close, but no cigar. Okay, and then after this we still need to go here, but maybe it's better to go Sunrock Retreat and then sell the stuff and go through. That might actually, I mean, it won't be a lot slower. It might even take the same amount of time, but we can sell our stuff, which will make the difference. That's again probably like 10-20 silver. Because this is just a waste. This is all we need. This is what we need. Stag meat. Are we gonna use that? I don't think that there are even recipes for that. Let's throw it out. And the linen. Oh, a dragon. small claw we can throw out. And another small claw. Okay, one more sack. Are we gonna make it this round? Sentinel and Marissa near. Potentially near. Okay, might as well kill something in the meantime. But I think we need to go back for another round of respawns. Maybe I should have checked if there was a stack meat recipe, but I mean, how often will we use that? It's a beast. Nice. What we need spawns right at our feet. Release us from our heavy work. There we go. Okay, only 4 more Corsair eyes, but we can get those on the way back. So let's leave this area. Actually, what we can do returns to Sunrock Retreat. Yeah, we can use our Hearthstone. That might actually be a lot faster. Then we just need to get to Corsair eyes, but we can do that. Instant Shadow Bolt. We need to have like a pop-up that shows when we have an instant Shadow Bolt which is bigger than just a small thing in the corner. There should be something in the settings, but let's check that out in a second. Like the same way it gets displayed when you lose or gain HP, that you can add that you enter the trance to get the instant Shadow Bolt. There we go. Why is it not displaying our completed quest? I wonder. Okay, let's save our chest for now. Yeah, so here it says the complete quest, but it doesn't show it on the map. But I think it... So far I've only had this now with the Sunrock Retreat, so maybe there's just something going on here.
I am listening. What brings you here?
Or Dennis. Oh, we need to go all the way back here. Or... Ugh. Okay. Jinseil's magic, calling the reserves, that's at the Great Lift, or Dennis, where's that? One of the oldest sons of the forest gods, I spared him away from the peak before I could find him, but his time runs short. It doesn't show it on the map, but I assume he will be somewhere here. Let's look it up. Forwards are for Ashenvale. It says 6152. Oh yeah, there he is. Okay. Okay, so let's do this quest first. Kill the Bloodfury. Hoping that's gonna go well. Do we have any other buffs that we can use? Yeah, if we ever need to summon the succubus or imp, we can go there. Oh, we had it the wrong way. I mean, at some point we can start using the succubus, right? I think she's quite strong. There we go. Oh, forgot to sell the Monsagate. Okay, so what are we gonna do then? We're gonna walk here and then Hearthstone back, but I mean, we're already Hearthstoned, and to do this we're gonna need less than an hour. Hopefully a lot less. That's gonna be another long, boring walk. Either from here to here or from the crossroads, which I think is faster, but then you first need to fly to the crossroads, right? So, all not quite ideal. Okay, so we need to plant the seeds and kill the one elite, but I want to really clear well before we even try the elite, because in general this is quite a dangerous area. How's the grind treating you? Yeah, so today is a good day, but I really need to look into a more efficient pathing for Stonetalon Mountains, because there are quite some quests here and here, which are just very far out from Sunrock Retreat or the Crossroads, so you just spend a lot of time on running back and forth. And I mean, we started this character going really fast for my doing, that is, but now I feel like we're just losing time on all this walking that we're doing. So I actually just want to leave this area. So these are probably the last two quests that I'm gonna do here. Then we need to finish the quest here, and then we just want to move on, because we're just spending so much time on walking. Also because I didn't know of the secret path between this area, but last time I also walked all the way around. That's just, you know, wasting time. Okay, so the elite should be somewhere here, if I recall, or a little bit more south. Oh yeah, maybe that camp. And then we're just gonna clear because we're feeling strong. Let's get the health buff up. Yes, I think there it is. Bloodfury Ripper Elite. Does look kind of spicy. Hey Jamrod, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. I'm slowly on my way to the 50. That's at least the goal for now. Yeah, so this guy already here, it started walking from here to here. I'm really not that happy about this area and the patrols and the different mobs just roaming this area. I'm gonna try to slowly pull them all out and then create a space where I can run around and fear and fight. Oh yeah, so here we already have it. So this is what I want to prevent. Because now we need to run away and the probability that we run into another mob is just too big. Okay. Now it's as good as ever, right? Oh fuck, he has some kind of bleed effect. Okay, I don't really want to do this fight. Let's see if we can run out. Ah, my heart is already racing. Okay, that's not how I wanted this to go. Come on, lose the aggro. Don't run into a mob. I want to have a clear fighting space where I can just keep on fearing the guy. There we go. Okay. You heal up. I think there was also like a dot effect on him. Or on me, because I was trying to bandage my Void Walker. Oh, God damn it. I mean, this area, man. I think when it comes to this area and when it comes to like mob density, it's one of the most dense areas apart from caves. I mean, we're now clearing in an area where we don't even need to clear just because we had to run out and then we aggroed all the way. Okay, let's take a breather. Slowly heal up a bit. Yeah. Okay, so let's sneak our way in again, but maybe more on the mountain side. Clear the area. And then fight the elite, and that we can properly fear juggle, right? But it does seem like we can clear this elite, because I did have a feeling that this one was going to be like very strong or hitting too hard. But it didn't really feel like that, so I think we have a good fighting chance if we just have the space. I think that one will stay on its sides. And here we have some space. And I don't really mind fighting around this edge, because then we can walk up and jump down, right? And then if we're a little bit lucky with the pathing, we can save us a few hits, like 1 or 2. We'll get a quick bandage in. There we go, easy 1v2. Feast on their bodies. Okay, so I think we want to kill 2 more of these guys. And then I hope we're good. Though, am I seeing already the first respawn in the back? So what happens if we're losing? Where are we gonna go?
Ready yet.
I mean, we don't really have an exit strategy, right? Because if we're gonna walk these mountain edges, I mean, there is a probability that we're gonna pull more. Okay, now it's as good as ever.
That smoke isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
The difference now is that our pet has some health as well, because before he was almost already dead. Okay, let's see how the fearing of this guy goes.
I can't do that yet.
Out of range, probably. So if I fear him, he does come into the range of where the patrol is, but he is going down quickly enough now.
It's too far.
And we have our health pot, so, and our health stone. Seems like this is something that we can do.
It's too far.
But let's not fear him again, because he will. There is a probability that he pulls some more. There we go. And this is the thing that prevented us from banishing the Voidwalker before. Okay, so now the only thing that we need to do here, but that should be more easy, is the planting of the seeds. Because these guys have patrolling areas. Oh my gosh. This guy walks all over the place, and there are a few of them. Gonna come this way. And I also don't really want to fight the fire elementals because they're immune to my wanding and my amulet as well. Okay, so there we have 1 out of 10. Okay, so this is probably gonna be a little bit more boring, but I don't mind boring at this stage. There we have 1 more, like surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4 patrolling mobs. Unbelievable. Want to get out of here as soon as possible. There's 1 more.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Okay, we're probably gonna go back for the pile that we saw over there. We might have to fight the burning ravager. So we will see. Oh fuck, I pulled the ravager. Yeah, we have to patrol. Maybe already start dotting the other guy because I mean we're not gonna get there with the wand, right? Ah, nice, the instant shadow bolt. That's what we want to see. Shadow bolt hits. Three out of 10, boys.
Ability isn't ready yet.
come on. I mean, is it better to wait it out or just fight every single mob that walks over these dirt mounds? And another one. And let's fight this one. There we have another one, and there as well. But here we need to probably fight the fire elementals. Burn area. Whoops. Okay, I hope I can sneak this one in. That one looks quite free, and we also saw one on the left. That one first. Hope we don't pull aggro. Nice. Ah, and a free one in the back as well. Okay, and then with the one that we saw before, we need one more. Then let's get out of here and never come back. This was such a pain as well yesterday. Just walking through this area is minefield. And where did we see? We were over here, we walked here, and then on the right somewhere, right? There we go. Then one more. Yeah, and I think this quest is gonna give us boots with spirit, which we currently don't have. We have very boring gray boots. Oh my god, we're gonna pull the other one, right? Might as well pop a potion. Get our hellstone back up. Felt nice and safe. Okay, the last dirt pile, where was it again? Where was the exit strategy again? Oh, way more north. We lingered for a bit. Are we gonna pull? Yep. There we go. Stonetalon grunts. Yeah, so now the question is what to now. Are we gonna go to Zoram's Beach? Or are we gonna go to Hillspread Foothills? I would actually also like to do a dungeon, but I'm not quite sure if we got enough time for that now. And else maybe we need to do some boring food farming. Like one of the three that we need to do in the upcoming time. So now the question is always, what are we gonna do? We're gonna walk all the way here for the... Such a distance. What a waste of time.
Well met. Be careful.
Six spirit. Nice. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so are we gonna walk the walk?
Mogra.
Okay. Be right back, 1 second. Okay, let's walk the walk. And then what's the next plan? Maybe fly to Zoram's Beach, do some of the quests there. And we're at least ready for Blackfathom Deep and Shadowfang Keep. And then maybe head to Hillspread foothills, that would be the plan. And when can we do that? That will be on... How does AM and PM work? Now it's... Event keep or BFD, and I want to do it somewhere during the day, so would that be like one... Maybe we can pick up the Ordena's head as well. And this quest, the Sacred Flame. Not quite sure how interesting those are. Maybe we can Google Ordena's head, what it gives. Not sure. Okay, yeah, so for the rest of the stream this will probably be pretty boring, but I'll be walking this part and then flying to Zona's Beach. I'm not quite sure how much time I will have left. Okay, thanks man.
Hard to the Forsaken!
Not sure how much time we will have left once we're at Zora's Beach. Maybe we can do 1 or 2 more quests. But then we need to go. Yeah, so if we do the Ordena's quest, we are sent back up to Stonetalon Mountains into the den. That will be a dangerous quest. And it gives a chest or leggings that we can't wear, a ring, 2 intellect, 4 spirit. So not really worth it. And the Gatekeeper's Key, which is a quest item. Okay, so we're getting close. Another orc NPC, your friend at level 60. Yeah, so we will get an orb, but the orb is it's basically trash. Gatekeeper's Key. So we won't use it. So I'm not quite sure if the quests are worth it. They might be fun to do, but I mean it's gonna be way more efficient to just move to Hillspread Foothills, for example. So let's I mean, we could abandon it, that it won't be distracting, because I will be looking at the quest and be thinking, ah, yeah, I want to do that quest, right? So when we shouldn't do the quest. This one gives good shoulders, but we got the better ones from Wailing Caverns.
You be careful.
And they look like shit as well. Ugh, who thinks of this stuff? But what we have is better. It's like stamina and intellect, yeah. Okay, so now to walk to Crossroads, which I think is faster. And then since we'll be leaving this area as well, we can put the Hearthstone on Crossroads. Yeah, so the levels of Shadowfang Keep 22 to 30. Not quite sure if that's also what the meeting stone says. But we should do Shadowfang Keep pretty soon if we want to do it. So we've got 3 quests, the Book of Ur. And then 2 here, there's Stalker, Shadowfang, and Arugal Must Die. I think it's the Book of Ur, right? Yeah, there it is. With the plus symbol. Oh. Oh, the walk. Because of all the walking, I think I've been averaging like 1 level for 2 hours for the past 5 levels. But I think if you just have one good questing zone where you just have a killing quest around 1 inn, and you just do all those quests, that it can be done like in an hour or so. So it's just bad pathing that we're doing now. See what we can get in Shadowfang Keep and Blackfathom Deeps. 8 stamina rope. Yeah. Not that great. Not too much interesting stuff, I believe. Ah, the stuff is good. Although the Blind Watcher, 12 Spirit. Yeah, the shoulders are great. 56% drop chance. That's strong. 10 intellect. No stamina though. This chest is big, look at that. Why does it also has agility? Unbelievable. And the waist, also agility. But intellect and spirit, pretty good. Blackfathom Dees, I believe, also doesn't have too much for us. Okay, yeah, silver leaf, let's pick it up. Because we are behind. Okay, Blackfathom deep. Yeah, I mean it's basically this stuff, right? 11 intellect, 10 spirit. That's what we want because we scuffed the Wailing Caverns quest where we forgot to pick up a gem and now we don't have the staff. So quite some blue drops that we can get, but we will have to give in on stamina. I mean, every drop is an improvement on spirit and intellect, but it's not that great for our stamina. There it is, Crossroads. Is there any Oni buff going on anytime soon? I don't think so. Yeah, Nev had on Thursday, 7:20. Yeah, but then I need to be gone already, so I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss the buffs. What do you do? What do you do? So the Sacred Flame quest is quite interesting because we need to go into 1,000 needles at some point anyway. So maybe we can go here, do these quests. Go on to Zoran's Beach, Hearthstone to Stonetalon Mountain. And then we can eventually do the quest here that we get Azure Sash.
Lokar.
Yeah, so they want to field, edged file, and then we've got Ordenus, who is a higher level. Or do we just want to proceed here? I mean, if we really want to level hard, we want to go here anyway, right? So yeah, so it's killing dryads, filling the vial. but maybe we're gonna leave it for next time. What is smart? Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day here because I need to head out soon. So I'll proceed next time, do these 2 quests, check BFD Beach, fly to Stonetalon Mountain, and then I'll have the follow-up quest for 1000 Needles as well. But I'll probably first go to Hillspread Foothills and do the two dungeons.
Interesting.
Glory to the Horde.
Why doesn't she sell stuff? Tell me about the dungeons I can explore. Where's the vendor?
I've been
All these people don't vendor?
What can I do for you?
Loktar.
Hey, how you doing? Keep it real.
Stronghold.
Oh well. Okay. Look who we have there, Pogo HC. Does he see us? No, we got ignored. Okay. Thanks for joining in, guys. We are 1 hour and 10 minutes into this level. Total time played 25.5 hours. Thank you for joining and see you next time. And we're going live in 3, 2, and 1. Welcome back, guys. So I have some dinner in front of me, so I'm gonna turn off the mic for now. But once I'm done with dinner, I will start my narrative. So talk to you soon.
Who you be? You see ya.
What do you need?
Elomar. tu más. See ya later.
And welcome back, guys. Sorry, I was eating, so couldn't really narrate. But we found ourselves a 5-man party into Blackfathom Deep, so perfect timing as well. We're currently level 26, personal best. And I've basically been waiting for a party to pop up for Blackfathom Deeps and or Shadowfang Keep. But now we're almost with the exact same party that we did Wailing Caverns with. So we've got Rotten Hubby and Rotten Waifu HC, the duo. Really happy to have them on board, good DPS. We've got I Am Hardcore the Hunter, it's always good to have a hunter in the party, right? And we have a Warrior Orin HC as a tank. Level 27, level 28, 28 and 24. So we're sufficiently leveled to do this, so looking forward to it. And good to have you back, Honky. Yeah, so my thing always with WoW is I don't really get burned out, and I do reckon that this is a game from which I can easily get burned out. But my thing is subconsciously, or if I am not pronouncing that correctly, but without noticing, I suddenly realize that I enjoy the rest of my life less. So for example, normally I like to go to the gym, but the more I start playing WoW, the less I like going out with friends or going to the gym or whatever. And I do think that for me, there really lies a danger there, because I mean, you can't really do without real life, right? So it's not so much that I get burned out, but it is a sort of addicting downward spiral which just makes you abandon all other aspects of life. Like, I don't know when was the last time that I cleaned my house or anything like that, and of course I do try to keep that and stuff like that in check, but it's you know, it's a slippery slope going from, oh yeah, I'm just casually playing and enjoying this game again, as I was doing in my younger years, versus holy shit, I need to set the alarm clock in the morning because I want to play World of Warcraft and get that additional level before work starts at 9 a.m. or, you know, something like that. But that's always something to look out for. Okay, so let's see in the dungeon how the mana management is going. Generally what we find out while leveling, now my mana control is going pretty well, but in the dungeons, the moment that I start dotting multiple mobs, so now we have one, and then we do the second one, we can do a live tap and start wanding, but then generally we see we're like at 40% mana, like 50-40% mana, and then we don't really have enough time to get it back, and then because generally I don't really want to be dependent on the healer in this case to heal me up, right? Because I mean, the healer is so important to keeping everybody alive, and for me to just exchange health for mana, something that I feel like I want to prevent. But then what I'm trying to do is just to keep myself up. So then I do life taps and then bandages, for example. Top DPS, babies. Let's go. Yeah. Still on the grind. But I took. I didn't took a break, but I leveled a little bit more slowly because the free patch of Shadowlands was there, so there was a good opportunity for me to check that out as well. I included a boost, and I boosted a Death Knight, which I will be playing in the next expansion. So I did some prepping there, just creating the character, setting the talents, setting the abilities, getting a little familiar with the class that I can at least start leveling. Plus I did all the character customization, redesigns of all my characters. I am pretty sure I'm missing a quest. Argent card, with quest, you already have it. Okay, so currently we're on 3 quests, and I see the entrance of the dungeon, but I don't see where to get the quest. It's really inside the dungeon. Okay, let's get some buffs up. I mean, do we really need armor? And health regen, I mean, we really need to look into making better potions. Maybe after this we should take a break from leveling and do some grinding some herbs, leveling, alchemy, and especially cooking as well. Because the 2 health for every second, it's not really a big impact at this point. Okay, let's also pop the armor potion. More lustrous pearl. The instant damage of the mage is so big, just throwing the frostbolt. And then I stay, unfortunately, way behind. But when there are multiple mobs, then it's better. Then my DPS output is better. Or the longer fights, I think, as well. Just for the dots to really start doing their work, stack up, build up. And we're seeing Strangle Kelp. Can we take that? Does somebody else want it? Okay, so I didn't bring the unending breath buff. I've never learned that, and in this dungeon I think it would have been a help. Where do you have arrow? But luckily we're undead, so we have quite a big survivability on the water, right? Nice, and this is also what... Oh, it's tangy clam meat. I actually still want lower levels clam meats for the cooking. It's really behind. It's at 53. So we want to farm some wolves, and we also have some bear meat to get to like 70 or 100. And then from 70, 100 to like 130, we want to have the clam meats. So we're gonna want to stack up on those. Didn't bring a lot of backspace, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's not whaling caverns or anything, which I mean, there the amount of drops and trash is just enormous. Oh, don't want to fear him. So far it's going pretty smooth, but I think our level and our DPS is pretty solid as well. Still early on in the dungeon, and I do recall that at a later stage you have the event, right, where they start rushing in. Or you have the groups of the Naga where they're like 4 or 5. It can get a little bit sketchy there, but we will have to see. Okay, so I think it's more efficient, or it does more damage to Shadow Bolt, to just spam Shadow Bolts. Oh, instant Shadow Bolt. Yes, another instant Shadow Bolt. That's what we want. That will give the big numbers. Here, 60 DPS. Now it's trickling down again. 2 instant shadow bolts after each other. That's what we want. But we also need to pay attention to that. Oh, nice, that's an improvement. 4 intellect, 4 stamina, so 1 int, 1 stamina improvement. And I want it. Cheers. Don't mind if I do. Okay, no slacking. Just posted that I'm streaming the dungeon now. Small lustrous pearl sells for 2 silver. Not that bad. There we have the quest. I do recall that we need Strangle Kelp at a later stage. I think it also does for a frost resist potion or something. It has a few applications for potions. So I should not forget to gather these as well. Here we have one more, but I mean we can't stay behind for too long, so... We're so slow.
Out of range. That's still recharging.
Okay, we're doing fine. So those were like 4 or 5 mobs. Not quite sure where they all came from. I know my pet pulled one from the side. Maybe they were also just patrols. We need to be picking up these clamps, I think, for a quest drop? Not quite sure. Yeah, so here we have another patrol. I think they are patrolling quite a bit. Oh, those instant shadow bolt casts, those are a treat. 6 stamina or 6 spirit, that's a need. rather have the stamina. Where did they got their boots from? Yeah, those are fine. Yeah, so the only thing is we really want the staff because we scuffed it during the Wailing Caverns, but now we're competing with the rotten ones. But I guess they have the Wailing Cavern staff, right? So they should be fine. Though I can understand if the priest would want the staff because it has a lot of spirit. So this one, 50% drop chance, really big. 11 intellect and 10 spirit. So it's not as good as the crescent staff from the Wailing Caverns, but it's a really good alternative. Really hoping if it drops, if I can get my hands on that. Just checking for the patrol.
You should not be here. Slay them.
Fork lightning. Pull it back. I would say pull it back. Goes easy enough. Ah, my pet died. Okay, let me put it on the action bar. Which one drops the Twilight Lord's Kelrus? Oh, Bruce Wheat. What do we have? Ah, we already had Bruce Wheat, so it's not gonna take a bomber slot back. That's pleasant. Hunter weapon, yeah, I guess so as well, right? But yeah. Ah, he says no thanks. You might not want it. So I will lose some HP from it, but not too much. 3 stamina, so yeah. I can live with that. Oh, wait. Where did they all come from? spicy fights here. We need to organize again a little bit better. Though I pulled the one that was behind. As I was trying to eat the corpses. Okay. Yeah, I get he's a little bit. I mean, if I were the tank and everybody was attacking me, I would also be let's try to follow the rules, tank pools, play needs, you know. I'm just happy that I'm not the tank at this stage.
Still recharging.
Ah, it's a good chest. Pretty happy. Yeah, we actually also want to have an additional soulstone in our pocket, just in case when shit hits the fan and we want to summon the Void Walker or have an extra health stone, though that will probably be on cooldown, but just to have the opportunity to summon a Void Walker. Let's not forget to get a health stone up, soulstone, leave it there. We want to dot them already. I mean, everything considering, we're doing pretty well. Oh, there's also the one really good wands drop, or it's from a quest. Yeah, this one. Oh, that's so big. Want to have that. Okay. Got a chest on the left. Yeah, boy. Give us the epics. Give me the epics. Ah, they're already rolling. 97. I roll a 1 and he does a 97. Unbelievable. Healing potions, brew sweet.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Lost the pet. Did somebody do something special? I love how hardcore people help each other. Yeah, I mean, they do, but...
It's still recharging.
Thick-shelled clan. The murloc fin you can also make food from, right? Let's try and save those as well. The murloc eye. Yeah, I think we just really need to do some farming for cooking. Yo, that's big. 5 intellect, 4 stamina. those boots, those one additional stamina is gonna be my death at some point, you'll see. Isn't that how it all works? Okay, so wanding or shadow bolting. See how we go with wanding. Maybe we're gonna get a proc. At least hope so. I think we can start re-belting those. Yep. Yellowhead. I have the feeling that we're not picking up the quest. Villainy amongst the runes. Those two lead us to the old gods, so probably the three are just the bosses nearing the end. So that's probably fine. And then the Essence of Akumai for the Sapphires, I think it's maybe outside the dungeon. So we forgot to pick those up. Yeah, I gotta redo the food buff as well. Oh no, actually it's 6 minutes. Might as well now have it, else it's a waste. Patrol incoming. Oh, the mana burn on me. But it burns like 300 mana, so that's doable if it's just one mob. I guess if there's a big fight, then 300 mana can actually make quite the difference. Instant Shadow Bolt. Look at that. That's doing the tanking. My sincere apologies for not having Banish, and I hope I've made up by letting the Void Walker tank. Okay, we have the extra soul shard, just in case. I saw that the pet was passive, so he's the bench tank. Just waiting there until he is needed. His tanking expertise are needed. Yeah, I thought so that there was a boss here, right? Ah, and we finished the quest. Which one did we complete? The Legions, Jorgus Jet Guild. Okay, so we have new mobs here. We've got Acolytes with Reavers. Instant Shadow Bolts. To be honest, man, the next part kind of scares me. I saw that there was a party here that almost wiped. I think somebody even died here. Or they didn't wipe here, nobody died here, but they died at the next stage. Got an instant Shadow Bolt, don't mind if I do. Yeah, boy. Incoming heal from the Acolytes, yeah, we're DPSing the wrong target. Got quite some wool to spend. Maybe we can make some. I'm wondering now if we don't pull mobs from on the platform. What is it with these crabs and reviving and then evading? Pardon. But we're doing well. The guy hits hard, man. He slaps. Oh, 6 intellect, 6 spirit. But then I will be sacrificing 2 stamina, and I will be sacrificing more of it, but I mean, it's a big improvement for now for sure. But we also had one other item where we said we're gonna drop some stamina on it. Okay. Bit messy. Okay, our backs are pretty full, so what will be the first thing to drop? Unlocked chest. Got my hopes up. I mean, I assume, right, if you have a key and nobody else has a key, then the chest is yours, right? I mean, you're the one with the key. I don't want to target the wrong enemy here. I accidentally targeted one in the back. Do we have a battle plan? Just try and dot them all up. and then I'll help with priority. Yeah, these packs don't pull by one. Okay, so this pack is one additional more. Let's see how wrong it can go. Top DBS, baby. If there are lots of stuff to dot. Okay, because the others are also AoEing pretty hard, maybe I don't need to dot the water elementals. Can lose out of sight some of these pretty quickly. Also save some damage, instant shadow bolt, love to see it. Yeah, these packs are going pretty good. "30 minutes on our buff, so we should probably make that. Yeah, so I got aggro and then I walked over here and then he had to walk all the way from up the ramp down here, so he didn't have a lot of attacking time. Bam. We got a Phantom core. Oh, there. Okay, so we need to drop something for the Fathom core. What can we drop here? Shiny silver skill.
I can't carry anymore,
There we
guys.
go.
Inventory is full.
So I want to do the old Sarakis. I think it's the guy back there, right? Or no? Let's just follow the tank. I missed the male version of dancing. Yeah, we don't need that one. Not quite sure which one we need. I think it's really down below.
That's still recharging.
Ugh. Easy pickings. Full mana.
I can't carry anymore.
Warlock claw. Just looking out for each other. How much damage does the pet do? Firebolt. He actually does quite some damage. He does like 2/3 of just my wanding damage. Because I was thinking of not using him for the event, but his damage it's quite proper. Plus we also have the Blood Pact, so it's hard to say. Maybe only if shit hits the fan that we do the Void Walker. Six minutes on our potions, and I don't really want to pop new ones for the end of a dungeon. But then you'll see that we would have needed them. Oh! I missed the Strangle Kelp. Dominate mind. What happens then? It's not a mind control, right? Or it is? I think it's just a damage spell. Don't play when you're tired. Twilight Shadow Mage. He's just like us. Undead mages, undead casters. Sorry for the yawning. Oof. He resisted my Shadow Bolt. Okay, so we lost the pots that gave us a buff, but they weren't that big of an impact, so I think we can do without. Do we have something else? I think these we might want to save.
Who dares disturb my meditation?
I think this guy drops the staff, right? Oh, I hope he drops it. Yeah. Oh, we can cook those, right? Yeah, but it's only 3. Okay, I won the roll. I mean, I guess that's fair then, right? Oh, he passed it on. Will I do this? Let's see how that goes. That mage DPS. Oh my lord. It's a 1, not a group. Goodbye, pet. Almost gonna ding. Might gonna ding mid-fight. Might be good to keep that in mind, keep that in check. Best items. Yeah. Rotten Waifu has it. That's fine, she needs it. Higher deeds. Yeah, so I recall in Shadowfang Keep there is this one boss that puts everyone's health to 1. Which I think as a hardcore player is going to be quite scary, right? Because everybody then needs to be healed up, and if you get hit when you're still low, I mean that's yeah, I mean scary is the word. Yeah, at least we now have a proper staff so we can forget about the whole Wayne and Caverns fiasco. think after this we can do the immolate again. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, so I know that there are add-ons for that as well, that you can check how long the dots still last, but I also just want to be able to do it based on feeling a little bit, I guess. Yeah, ding. Yeah, because what does this drop? Plus drop more out of two-hander. Yeah, boy. Maybe we just need to sell old drinks and just buy the better drinks. Or we need to burn through our wool bandages. This will just be making heavy wool bandages. And I guess the heavy lighten are just like for the small in-between fights. That they have some use, just a quick spirit improvement. Pump in some health there. Okay, let me adjust it in the calendar for Sunday. I just want SFK. I need to get myself a robe to look like a proper warlock. Really looking forward to the ones that we'll be getting. Currently we have 21, which is, I mean, it's good and it has been serving us, but we're gonna get an improvement to 29. Huge. 6 intellect, 2 stamina, but that's what we have already, right? No, no. 6 intellect, 2 stamina, and this is 6 intellect, 3 stamina. $45 silver, it's also a lot, man. Yeah, but we don't really have space for the murloc fins, right? And the same for this. Okay, let's just throw it out. I mean, with cooking we already know that we need to do some grinding. Yeah, I need to drop something. What am I gonna drop? What am I gonna drop? Ah, the murloc eyes. 420, baby. 16 more to go. Wow, we out-level these ones. No crystals here. Okay, but we do want to take up those clams, so let's just throw something out. Because then we get the meats, and the meats we want for the cooking. Nice, 5. Nice, 4. Okay, let's make some improvements. That was a good hub to have. Yeah, so definitely after this we want to head to hill spread through the hills. We're just gonna skip the quest here that we have in Ashenvale. Need to throw something out. Can't I just loot the two? Unbelievable. Okay, so I think to finish these quests we need to go where? Stonetalon Mountains as well. Let's check if we have like a Naga killing quest here, then we can pick up some more clams. And then once we head into the Undercity area, we will look at cooking.
You want.
Do we want to? No, we don't need that.
Duck.
Yeah, where's my wand? I think it's Thunder Bluff. Okay, do we have some Naga killing quests here, and else we're gonna move on? No. Yeah, so we're not doing this, we're not doing this. The Sacred Flame. I mean, we can keep this if we're ever gonna consider doing this. Is there a vendor here? No. Okay, because we can Hearthstone. And then fly to Thunderbluff, that will save some time. Yeah, so I don't enter it here. Thunderbluff, and then we go to Ogre Bar and head to Hillsbred. And we need to look at our cooking. We don't need these anymore. Yeah, we need to start thinking about this. I think alchemy, we need to ramp up to 110 and then we get more stuff. Yeah, so these are all green, but we can still get a XP from them. And maybe even the next level they're also still green. Yeah, I'm not gonna auto walk here. Yeah, boy. Sick wand incoming, and also it does shadow damage instead of fire damage. So as long as something is not shadow resistant, we're good. But like with the fire elementals, we can now damage fire elementals. But does shadow? Ah, yeah. Okay, so the wand doesn't get improved by the by this piece of armor probably. Okay, so now we're gonna fly Orgrimmar, I think. All the food and stuff we can check out when we're in Orgrimmar, or maybe we can check it out here quickly as well. In Orgrimmar on the city. Yeah, so nothing really that interesting. Really make cooking. Yeah, sure. Boiled clams. Yes, please. Peyote steak. I mean, it's 20 copper, so might as well. But the thing is they require different meats, right? Yeah, just clam meat, and we have tangy clam meat. We can check the bank.
How may I aid you?
Yeah, we have like one clam meat. But we have the bear meats, so we can get 12 skill from that. So we just need to... Yeah, I'm not quite sure when and where. Okay, so we're gonna need these two again. Yeah, so what I'm looking at right now is... Nice, this works. So we need to get level 80 based on the wolf meats and the bear meats. And we have 12 bear meats. So let's say we can get a level out of each of those. That means that we need to get to 68 with wolf meats. And we are with 53, so we need to farm quite a bit of that more. But the boiled clams we can do as well till 130. Yeah, so we need to then do the boiled clams till 130, so we need to farm those somewhere. So let's bring the bear meats along. And we can also check our alchemy. Our alchemy currently is at 93.
Ancestors
Okay. Let's check out alchemy. Yeah, so till 110 we want to make lesser healing potions, at least for leveling, or basically any other thing that we can use. So that's 17 more, but we don't have the minor health potion, so then we need to farm peace blooms. And we do have the silver leaves that we're not really using for anything else. And then even if we want to make, for example, something else like a minor rejuvenation potion or more weak troll's blood potion, we're gonna need peace bloom, but then it's more efficient to do the minor because we have enough silver leaf, and then the minor we can make into a lesser healing potion because we have enough briar thorn. And then later on we can use bruiseweed and briar thorn to make the bigger healing potions. So that's nice as well. We have 6 strangle kelp, which we will need later on for the lesser mana potion. 15 of those, which you also require mage royal, so that's nice. We already have the mage royal. And after that it's we can't really get that far yet, so we have a vision to get to 150, but we also want to make something that's useful, right? So we're going to WoW Classic Alchemy Overview. Maybe you get like all the things that you can create, and let's put this back into our display as well. So we have our time here, 30 minutes in this level, 27.5 hours in game. And we're still flying and we're entering Orgrimmar. Okay, so let's see what we can create, because that is... Yeah, so this is all 50-60, rage potion we don't need, swiftness potions, so we have quite a lot of swift thistle. But we can't make the swiftness potion, or we need to have a higher skill. I think we need it from a recipe. Yeah, because here it says trainer. So let's see if there's something cool that we can make in the near future. So let's say if we farm for the lesser healing potions to get those up to 110. Elixir of water breathing, elixir of wisdom. Increases intellect by 6. I will visit the warlock trainer here. But it costs 2 briar thorn. Do we really wanna get that buff? For 2 briar thorn versus having a health pot. Take that out. Can't see that I was playing. So I arrived at Orgrimmar and now on the way to the warlock trainer. Got 15 gold. That's quite a bit. So we're not really burning through our gold, so maybe we should make better use of our money. So we're walking to the wrong spot. So we're gonna farm peace blooms and we're gonna farm wolf's meats, and we need to get the bear meat recipe. That is our farming assignment. Hearing pain, detect lesser invisibility. I mean, Life tap. Rank 3. Curse of Tongues we might need. Okay, Curse of Recklessness. Yeah, do we really need these abilities? Drain mana. Is it gonna save our life at some point? I don't know. Unending Breath, might as well train it, right? Need to create like an extra bar of useless spells that we're not really using. Might actually do that. Bar 10. Bar 9. Maybe what we can do. 0.75. Okay. Maybe we can put some useless stuff there. Where's our detectless invisibility? We never did that. I mean, this at some point this might be useful, right? Okay, so let's check one more time. We didn't check the spells. So we have, yeah, we're not gonna use those. Drain mana. Let's not gonna use this. Sense Demon, not gonna use this. Searing Pain. Let's leave that for now as well. And I guess the Grimoire. Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna do a dungeon again, then we're gonna need it, right? So for example, if I summon this one now. What abilities does the pet have? Rank 3 Firebolt, 2 Blood Pact. I mean, we're not gonna use it now. Shield is level 2 and the face is also level 2, which we don't have. But yeah, I mean, we're not really using that much as well either. And then if we take our Grimoire of Torment, we have rank 2. Sacrifice, we have rank 2. Suffering. Now, consume set is 325 versus we don't know. At 26. And when do we get the next one? At 34. I think we can do with this one for now. I mean, how often have we been really using this? Or is it like one of these things that it's gonna save our lives? It's so hard to. Yeah, and we're gonna wait with all the succubus stuff. Still, we're level 35 or something, and then we're gonna respec into a drain tank and then see how that goes. So maybe we can just afford it. Let's just get it. There we go. Rank 2, 560 health instead of 300. Might save our life at some point. Okay, this can go to minimal. Okay, let's do the trick and treating. So the things that we need to farm are basically we want to add 17 levels, and assuming this gives nothing and assuming this gives everything, we need 17, but we only have 16 silver. Let's say 16 silver leaves, and then we should be able to do it. So we need 16 peace blooms.
What can I help you with?
I am a bet. Wait, maybe put our heartstone here. Yeah, I mean, they say this is good, right? But when do I ever really use that? When do I ever really utilize that max range?
Farewell.
No ground. Glory to the Horde.
But are we actually gonna bring all this? Maybe we should only bring what we need. Get more empty vials. I mean, the goal is to make a lot of new health potions. But then we need the empty vials, we need the silver leaves, and we need the briar thorns. And the rest we can leave for now. So we want to farm 16 peace blooms. And we have 12 bear meat. And we wanted to get to 80.
What are you looking for?
Strength and honor.
Oh fuck.
Zug
We overbought. We don't need that many. I'm gonna take up another back space. Maybe we're gonna call it a day here. And then for the... Yeah, here we just need to farm like 17 wolf meats, but that's probably pretty quickly done in Silverpine. And then we have all that stuff, and then we just move on to Hillspread, and then we'll see. So I'm gonna call it a day here, and we'll do the farming somewhere tomorrow or on Sunday, and hopefully also a Shadowfen Keep. So thanks for joining in, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.